Okay. Y'all hear me now? I do that every freaking time. I'm so glad you typed that in there saying I can't hear anything. Please, y'all always tell me. Let me know. I forget every time because y'all got to remember I've been going live on my phone. I don't be messing with stream y'all like that no more. And I'll be forgetting. I apologize, y'all. For the first 4 minutes, going to be reckless. So I'm going to warn people. Fast forward 4 minutes when I post this. I'm going to type it. Fast forward first 4 minutes. It's quiet. Okay. Yeah, I gotta let me know. You say live and you don't hear me talking. Yeah, let me know. How y'all doing this evening? So good to see everybody. You say, hey Roxy, I had to find you. My thing is not going off. So I have to oh wow. Hey, sweet thing. Come on in. Come on, everybody. Come on, everyone's. Tonight is Wednesday. Y'all know what we do on Wednesday. We do relationship talk / advice. And we're going to do Am I the Asshole edition. So we got 9 people in here so we can get started. And I want y'all to answer when I read this story. I'm going to read it, give my opinion. I want y'all to give me y'all opinion in the comments. Or come up and give me your opinion. It's up to you. You don't have to show yourself. And then we're going to, I want you guys to get in the chat and ask your questions like, why come men always cheat? Why come women be lying? Why come women be emotional? Whatever it is that you always wonder about the opposite sex. Whew. Hey, Goddess. Hey, Marie. Okay, let me find it real quick. Okay, I'm on Reddit. Am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend to contribute to bills after she moved in without us planning it? I can answer that right now. Hell no. You not. But I'm gonna go read another one. I like to read the title and then I will go from there. Yeah. Hey, Nerdy. What's going on, y'all? So good to see everybody. Am I the asshole for telling my sister that her dance with my husband on my wedding day was too sexual? Oh, wow. Both of them are okay titles. So, okay, let's do that one, y'all. Let's read this one. It says, 27-year-old female got married recently. On the wedding day, my sister, 33, asked to dance with my husband, who is 29. She tried to grind on him. He backed away, but my sister grabbed his hands and forced them on her waist. My sister grinded on my husband. After the grinding, she turned around and grabbed his butt, forcing his pelvic onto hers. She got her face so close to his face. After dancing with my husband, she mostly danced by herself. She tried to dance with other men, but they avoided her. She was so aggressive that her hair got messy and she was sweating like crazy. She on drugs, girl. Your sister on drugs. At one point, she actually fell down. After my honeymoon, one of my first things my mother-in-law, 52-year-old, asked me was if my sister needed medical intervention for her mental health. And I asked if my sister was bipolar or a drug addict. When I talked to my sister, she denied being under the influence. When I told her that her dance with my husband was too sexual, she started crying. She said she'll never get married because she's too old and too fat. Her words, not mine. This is what this person literally is typing, y'all. Everything I just read, that person typed. I told her to not talk about herself like that. She said the fact that no other men danced with her was a sign that she's ugly. I felt so bad for her. Am I the asshole? What y'all think about that? Hey, Ian. What y'all think about that story? Yeah, she sounds like she on drugs or something, along with low self-esteem, or took a couple of pills that the doctor may prescribe for her, and mixed with alcohol could have made her, I wouldn't say he the asshole though. It was better than me, because I would have stopped her ass on my husband. I would have not let that happen. When her on the dance floor at the wedding reception, I would have intervened and made her go take her ass somewhere and go sit down. That's what I would have did. What about y'all? Let me take a sip of my Modelo while y'all type in the chat. Ooh-wee. Mm-mm. What? You say regardless it was inappropriate, crazy or not. Okay, Deanna. Deanna said it was inappropriate. I agree. I don't know why she allowed that to go on. I would have stopped her. I would have pulled her to the side like I wanted to talk to her. I wouldn't have embarrassed her. I wouldn't have made a scene. But I would have stopped that. Let me borrow him for a minute. Something, anything. You know what I mean? So that's our first Am I the Asshole story. We're going to do one more. I like to do 2 or 3 every time when I do decide to do it this way. Because I don't always do Am I the Asshole. But when I do, I like to read 2 to 3, depending on how long the story is. Her sister needs to sit down somewhere. I agree. Sit your ass down, girl. Okay, here we go. Am I the asshole for wanting a divorce after a positive paternity test? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna read another. I'm scrolling, not just read them. Am I the asshole for not stopping a threesome my girlfriend initiated but now regrets? Wow, these questions they be asking be blowing me, y'all. Hey, Cheryl, come on in, girl. Happy Wednesday, girl. We are on Am I the Asshole relationship talk. Am I the asshole for my answer when my wife asked if I could have sex with any other woman, who would I pick? Wow. Really? I don't think I want to read that one. Am I the asshole for defending my borderline incestuous relationship with my brother? What? What? Oh, hell no. I'm not going to read that. They folks they be trolling. Ain't no way these stories be real, all of them. Ain't no way. That's keep going. We're not going to read that. Hey, Fit. The go along to get along game, right? Is Peach the asshole for exploiting her kids for cash? Yes, she is. The lie detector determines that is the truth. She is the asshole. She's the asshole for being live right now, selling those damn classes. Okay, one more. Okay, am I the asshole for exposing my sister's fake cancer to our parents after she refused to come clean herself? Oh Lord, that sounds like a real story. Okay, I'm gonna scroll back. I'm gonna go ahead and read that other one. I'm gonna read this for y'all. Am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend to contribute to bills after she moved in without us planning it? Excuse me. 28-year-old male recently ended a 4-year relationship that left me emotionally drained. Early in our relationship, I discovered my girlfriend was still communicating with past partners, sometimes flirting and denying our relationship. She explained that her family believes in maintaining connections with exes, which made me uncomfortable, but I chose to stay. We lived with our parents for a time while, and I was getting back on my feet. They provided support, but also exerted control and judgment. Eventually, I secured my own place, and we agreed that she would stay with her family. However, she began staying over and gradually moving in without a clear discussion. After several months, I asked her to contribute to household expenses. She responded that she didn't plan to pay anything for the first year. and that her parents supported this stance, citing the time I lived with them rent-free. Complicating matter, she had previously created a profile on a sugar daddy site during an argument, claiming it was to provoke me. She also attempted to reintroduce an ex into our lives under the guise of helping a friend, which felt like a breach of trust. Following our breakup, she sent a message expressing love, but also accusing me of emotional and physical harm, stating that she forgave me but needed to cut contact permanently. Now I'm left questioning my action. Was I wrong to ask her to contribute financially? Should I have addressed these issues differently? Hey, what's up, Elite? What's going on? Am I the asshole for making my wife? Hold on. Am I the asshole for making my wife make 6 months for sex because that was her punishment? Am I the asshole for making my wife wait 6 months for a deed because that was her punishment for not acting right? Child, I ain't never heard that before. Are you serious? But I don't. I feel like he, if they let him stay with them all that time, rent free, and he stayed with her family that time, I don't think he should have charged her either. But I do think there should have been a discussion about it because he can't afford to do necessarily what your family was affording to do. You know, but if he doing it on his own anyway, you stay with your place and she gonna stay at her place, you was gonna pay regardless before she even moved in. So like, why is it a big difference? Like, is she really like running shit up? Is she like trying to add cable? You didn't want cable and she think you gonna pay for it? You know, stuff like that, y'all. Ain't nobody buying those classes. No, ain't nobody buying that shit. Good. I was hoping and praying they wasn't buying that shit. Her goofy ass. We gonna get on her ass too. Almost definitely. Y'all get in the comments, tell me what y'all think. Most of those Reddit posts be trolls. Yeah, they sound like trolling. Because some of the stories be too goddamn unbelievable, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. I never go over there. I never go over there only when I'm ready to like pick a story or something. And then I read it and then I answer. I never post over there at all. Fitz say she was on live trying to sell her $35 classes. I think she got one buyer. I seen her over there on TikTok when I was scrolling before I came live. And I know she was live everywhere at the same time, right? Because she said that she was. And nobody was buying. Nobody was buying at the time. I'm sure all I gotta do is go to her damn website and I can tell how many people bought. All I gotta do is look it up. You know? Put this over there for me. On the counter. On the counter in the kitchen. I'm finna look it up real quick while y'all answer that question. So y'all get in the comments, tell me what y'all think about that while I look up her website. It's called Wake Up with Peach, right? Wake up. Hold on. With Peach.com. Okay, yep, here it is. $35 class. Social media bundle. She said she didn't want to do no content creation, but that money got funny. So she came and rethought it, her dumb ass. Remember I was saying yesterday, why would you want to work hard and not smart? Working hard for 21 mornings, waking up with you, and then going to sleep with you. That's too much fucking responsibility. You cannot be accountable for all them days. That's 40 sometimes you got to show up. 42 times. Anything can happen, whether it's your fault or not. Why would you want to hold yourself up to that type of pressure just for that little ass money? That's fucking crazy. You said it would have been funny if she had a real phone line for people to call and place hours and just kept her on the phone for 1 hour, pretended to be a buyer. Ah, right. Hey, Reba. Come on in, y'all. I'm trying to see how many. Nothing to book right now. Check back soon. Okay, let me click on this $35 thing. Okay, let's see. Including sales tax, 6 recorded videos you can watch until July 31st. Also includes access to Peach McIntyre's newest Facebook group. She is charging people to get in there. Okay, zero review. Wait a minute, 0 reviews from happy customers. There's no reviews about it. Let's see how many people bought it. I don't see nobody bought it. I'm putting a click on it so I can see further. It's got to be at least 20 people on here, I'm sure. Wow, y'all. I don't see nobody. I usually see the little 25, 50 people. It's not showing me nothing. Only thing it's showing me is so I can buy. But usually before I buy, or act like I'm going to buy rather, it showed me how many people are already in the class. Damn, y'all. Hold on. Let me go back. I might have missed it. There ain't no way nobody ain't bought it. I mean, it's $35. Today is Wednesday. A lot of people payday ain't Thursday and Friday. A lot of people worn out and everything on these babies like this. People looking at her funny style right now, even her supporters. And the ones who do like her still, and speaking up for her, they don't want the funky ass class. She had been trying to get rid of it for $5 or $10. It might would work. Cheryl said, I just watched the Henry family. I never heard of them until Loretta was talking about them. She needs to be looking at them. I heard about, hey, knowledge is key. I will be every PHA on earth. I know that's right. Good evening, Reba. Don't nobody want them pre-recorded classes she's selling. They are old. Right. And they not even updated and shit. She thirsty for money. She act like she on fucking crack. Okay, now I'm going to go back and make sure I ain't missed something. Y'all get a chance if y'all bored. Yeah, go to it. Her page, wakeupwithpeach.com. And all she got on here is that. And I don't even see the credit report thing that she telling people they can get. It ain't showing nobody bought it, y'all. It ain't showing nobody. This girl not even showing up for Wake Up with Peach. I'm going to play the video for y'all. The girl was complaining. Let me see if I can find it. Because I sure saved the sound.
Girl, this is your page. If you don't wake up this spirit. I'm good.
She's still live, y'all.
Really got 1,000 plus.
Okay, let me go ahead and find the sound and let y'all listen to it.
A lot of people have been writing me, asking me.
Here it is.
The class, whether or not it's still active or still going on. And I don't know. I did miss yesterday. But prior to that, 2 days before, we had class and Peach was basically a no call, no show. She didn't show up, which is understandable. She has 9 kids. And we know as a mom.
How is that understandable though? Because she got 9 kids. How is that understandable? That's what's wrong with these slow ass people that fuck with her. They give her too much grace for no reason. If it's understandable because she got 9 kids, why offer the classes? Why offer to wake up and go to sleep with people for 21 days and 21 nights? Why do it? You know anything can happen. You and your man can get into it. Something can happen to him. Something happen to the kids. You might be in your feelings. You might be sick. Why do that? You said if her classes were her own authentic work, she would definitely be. Wait a minute. Thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate that. Thank you. All gifts are welcome. Super sticker, super chat, PayPal, or Zelle. Okay, if her classes were her own authentic work, she would definitely be more consistent. Exactly. You say, I want to new foot doctor, and he said he will remove those painful bones out my feet, a new relationship. I know that's right. If I got her on the phone and I just wasted her time acting like I was a buyer, she would call me all, hell yeah, she would. Nadia said, I think people are getting sick of her and catching on to her shenanigans. I'm going to go and finish this video, y'all. Y'all listen to this. Now, this girl made this video today. I think this is the one that was in Peach's comment asking her what's going on? Is she gonna be refunded?
A lot of people have been writing me, asking me about the class, whether or not it's still active or still going on. And I don't know. I did miss yesterday, but prior to that, 2 days before we had class, and Peach was basically a no call, no show. She didn't show up, which is understandable. She has 9 kids, and we know as a mom and a content creator and a business owner, it's a lot. And she's also doing go to sleep with Peach classes, and she just started her content classes yesterday. Normally, when Peach missed class, I can honestly say that she always makes it up to us. And I'm not doing this to throw shade or anything, because a lot of people have been asking me, and I know I'm gonna get more inboxes. So I decided to make this video, and I'm hoping that Peach sees this and actually decides to continue the class at least, because it's just very inconvenient, like, to just keep us like hanging, like not tell us nothing. And I think customer service is really, really important. I'm not trying to throw any shade. I love Peaches down bad, but I'm just like, girl, you just gonna be saying, we already know how things be, but like, communicate. You posting, tell us what's going on, tell us like you're sorry or something, or she's probably not sorry, but tell us something. I was really enjoying that class. But nevertheless, I'm going to continue to show up for myself and continue to wake up early and use the techniques and the things that she has taught me for goal setting and reaching my goals to reach my goals. The things that I learned in the class has really been game changing. I'm just kind of sad. I'm not trying to air her out, but I'm like, dang, Peach, like, you want to be there tomorrow or it's just over? Like, girl, let us know. You posted. You got 2 whole other classes going on. A lot of people have been writing me.
Y'all heard that shit? Did y'all hear that loud and clear? Oh, that girl sat there and gave Peach all kind of fucking excuses for misusing her. That's why I said her followers are used to being abused by men and women. They're used to being abusive relationships. They are what you call cooperators. They have no backbone. They have no common sense. There's no goddamn way I'm going to spend my money and make all excuses why she can't. So if you go buy a washer and dryer, brand new out of Sears, and it just break down on the third day, and they ain't got to come and fix it like they said they was or replace it, and they never show up and they ain't calling you and you can't get through to them, is that okay? It's business. That shit is crazy. You say, you just say you'll understand these people need prayer. Yeah, ain't that sick? Gullible as fuck. She sound dumb, right? She sound dumb, just like Peach Girl. Why are you paying for that? Right. The fuck is wrong with these people? You just say you understand these people need prayer. She looked kind of crazy with those glasses on. Looked like she's been crying. Yeah, because she made a post saying something. You can't make a man do anything he don't want to do. It go from that to happy to sad shit. Fuck Peach. I'm sick of her goofy ass. And all them people making them videos still talking shit about people talking about the kids. It's over, y'all. Y'all ain't got to talk about that shit no more. Nobody's interested in talking about the babies no more. They done got they laugh. They done made they jokey jokes. That shit old now. It done went viral, about as viral as it's gonna get. Ain't no more running that. You just better go and be lucky you got that what you got. On a long form video too. So hey, you did your big one. You say drag her all up and down by the hair like she do everybody else. Exactly. You say, I swear these people be fine with her playing with their money and time. I'm not understanding ish. I got kids too. Exactly. Ain't that fucking crazy? That was crazy as hell. And I got her comments and told her so. I was like, no, ain't no excuses. She don't get no excuses. It's business. She a businesswoman, allegedly, right? So for all I understand, she got kids and she doing wake up, go to sleep with Peach. Who told her to do all that? Nobody told her to do all that. You should do what you can do and stick to it. But that's why she do what she do, because she know they goofy, dumb, gullible, simple-minded, funky foot asses gonna sit there and make excuses for her. Like they do it for everything else. This is a scary fucking world we live in, y'all. Let me check out y'all comments. You say, she talk about people kids. Who cares what you got, what you give out? Right. Very gullible. Yes, double gullible is the fuck. Yes. Oh, that's why I have to let y'all hear this shit. Some of them are very aggressive too. Like they want to whoop our ass. They about as almost as mad as when it was the Zoom 40, y'all. When we went to the Zoom. They sound like they about that mad. Like I said earlier on my live, I ain't falling for that shit about kids are off limits. Y'all full of shit. All these women talking that shit. I've seen a couple of guys saying the same thing. And I get how some people, when they say that, they really mean it. They live that life. They live by that. I'm not talking about people that say that and they got morals and shit and they about their life and they mature and they don't live their life that way in such a way. But these folks saying most of these people be out here whooping ass and taking names later. They ask questions later. And the people who ask they be whooping got kids. So if kids are off limits, why are you fucking up their parents? Why is you tearing the mamas up? Why is you telling them to meet you at the club? Why is you going to their house? You know, that's crazy. Let me see what y'all talking about. You said we will talk about the babies more if we will all get 100K a month. Hell yeah. You say she is very naive, make it make sense. Right. Ain't nothing she said made no sense. Like she's scared. I say no shade. I just want to know if you coming. What? I guess you the type that give your man your income tax money when it come, because he said he gonna flip it and he'll be right back. And you ain't heard from him. Come on now, really? This what we doing? Ayan said they're literally suffering from their own lack of knowledge, just ignorant as hell. Right. Hell is hot. That didn't make no goddamn sense to me. But then the same ones be talking that shit about if it was us doing that, she could have all the sense in the world, man. I want my money back. You said this, you're dragging your ass. Spread it all over social media. Deanna said there's a difference in watch the mess and living a messy life. Right. Exactly. Real talk. Let me scroll up. Make sure I ain't miss nobody comments. I think I got those. I got that one. Yep, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, think I'm caught up. Let me go back down. Yes, facts. Facts on facts on facts. Take me a sip of this bill. What y'all drinking? And she up there giving advice, talking about she don't do relationship advice because she's not an expert, but then she goes on to give advice. Did y'all see that video? And she was talking about her and Wood been together 20 years, more on than off, and they did a lot of things to each other. And people was in the comments saying, you better be careful, he don't give you nothing. You better be careful, she don't get him nothing. Because the way them babies looking, and people accusing her of Wood not being their father. You know how people is. Babies don't look like nobody right now to me. I'm drinking green tea. Is it hot or cold? Yeah, I'm drinking me a Modelo and eating on some chips. Hey, Carrie, come on in, girl. Hit that like button, share the live for me, y'all. We over here talking about relationship Wednesday. I asked anybody that want to come share their testimony, come share with us a time that you was in a relationship and it was the most pitiful shit ever, or it was the best relationship you ever had. You know, encourage somebody going through some shit relationships. There's a lot of people out here that's probably even watching now or might see this video that really might be suffering in a relationship, whether it's a marriage or is it just somebody they kicking the bobos with or live with, you know. And I know it ain't easy for everybody want to come up and talk. So I was so grateful when Tashana came and shared her story with her first husband and told us how fucked up that was. And then about 2 weeks later or a week later, she came and shared about her and Charlie. So she gave us the best on that side. And then she told us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, especially she make that face knowledge. That's what everybody's saying they look like her. So I just got rid of my problem. It took me a while to get him out my system. I never thought about it like that in a while, but you're right. If you into somebody, you in love with somebody and it ain't working and they want to leave or they ain't acting right and you want them to leave because they ain't acting right, yeah, it's hard. I haven't felt that probably since 2013. Between 2011 and 2013 is when I had the hardest time or something like that. But that wasn't even my hardest time. Only because that was my first husband. And I was trying to figure out like what the hell, what happened? Like, I didn't see this coming. I thought everything was fine, you know. Sometimes you be the last one to know, ladies and gentlemen. You be the last one to know that your mate ain't happy. Until you really start seeing the signs and they really start acting out, they gonna act fake at first. They gonna be civil. Y'all gonna still watch movies. You gonna still cuddle. You gonna still do all that shit. He gonna kiss you on the way to work. He gonna kiss you, hug you when he get in. You ain't gonna really pick up on it right away at first. And then you're gonna be trying to think like, well, what happened? We don't be arguing. I ain't did nothing. I be cooking. I be cleaning. You know what I'm saying? All the while, him or her could be into somebody else for whatever reason. You ain't got to do nothing wrong. Hey, Sharon. You said, I was hoping they got wood looks. That's less. That's the least could have done. You said, that one baby is blind. That child doesn't focus on anything. Stares to the side or the ceiling. I think he followed her voice. Remember, she was saying how he was acting crazy, and all the thing he doing is following the voice. Because somebody else had said that months ago, before we even really seen them like that. I hope he's not blind. I don't know. Say, what you say? My last relationship was 10 years ago, and I got my heart broken. I'm out the game. Damn. Was it some cheating shit, or did he just come and confess like I'm not happy, I'm leaving? You know what I'm saying? There's two different ways that these people can do what they do. Some will never say nothing. You have to find out on your own and be heartbroken. And some gonna come in like we need to talk. I appreciate that we need to talk shit. Don't come let me find out. Because then I'm gonna think you trying to play me and I'm gonna get mad. You know what I mean? You can't get mad. Somebody want to talk to you and tell you how they feel. It might not be what you want to hear, but you can still be heartbroken too. Because I was heartbroken. But that was a long time. I ain't felt no shit like that since, like I said, 2013 into 2014, maybe. I can't even say really 2014. I can say 2013. Hey, Valerie, come on in. Hit that like button. Shut it loud. He was cheating, and that my deal break. I can't trust you after that. Exactly. You say, remember in the NICU, she kept saying, can you see me? I know I heard her say, you can see me. You can see me, like as to say the doctors them saying he can't see. I remember that. Yeah. Elise say she's so busy riding Jodeci that she don't think, crack that door for me, that she don't think about consequences if he bring her back something. Yeah, it's like she don't even get it. Like, what the hell is wrong with her? Yeah, that's good. Like, why would she not think that she can catch something? I don't understand that. And y'all see the video of the lady saying that Wood ain't cheating on with Peach with a woman, he cheating with a man. I'm gonna let y'all hear that real quick. Miss J-Lo, she made a little funny video. She wasn't laughing, but I could tell I don't think she was really serious, or was she? She might have been serious shit while I'm talking. Let me go find that real quick. Let me see if I can find her. Not the singer J-Lo. I hate them when I go look for something and I can't find it. But as soon as I ain't looking for the shit, it's everywhere. Her ass still live, y'all. she is still the fuck live. She want to sell them classes bad as hell. Don't nobody finna just give you no $35, girl, after everything that you just went through. After everything. Come on, really, girl? You really think people finna just give you $35 in the numbers that you wanted in? You might get 10 or 20 people. She might make $300 to $500 if she lucky. I don't think people feeling her on that. Because even the people that really support her not trying to be content creators. Y'all know what I mean? Come on now, this thing I like it don't want to charge. Is them phones over there charging? Put that back in the room. I don't need that. Well, what you giving it to me for? Yeah. Make sure that stuff charging over there. Make sure this charging. I hate that when this thing don't be charging. Then it'll end my life. As soon as it go all the way down. I still got enough juice for at least 30 minutes, I think, though. Your phone's is charging, I'm saying? Okay, there it is. Now it's charging. Got to do all kind of tricks with this thing, y'all. I need a new laptop because I dropped this like a goofy. Okay, I'm good. Okay, where we at? I should have written her name down. You say you're Peach saying she is the godmother of social media. That girl, godmother of stupidity. When you're emotionally intelligent, you immediately notice when things are unstable. These skills are extremely beneficial for your well-being. Exactly. I remember hearing years ago that wood swings both ways. Yeah, y'all remember that video? Peachy King posted it yesterday. Y'all go to Peachy King page. She found it. I had been seeing that video back in 2023, but she posted it yesterday, y'all. And Wood took his shirt and tied it up like the gay guys be doing. Had made him a belly top and was dancing. Yeah, go over there and look at it, y'all. Peachy King, you in here? That shit was crazy. See, why I ain't seen that, but I believe it. He looked down low. That's people was getting in the comments saying, Peach gonna be mad when she see that motherfucking video. And I'm surprised this woman made that video because she normally don't be making content like that. But let me see if I can find it. Let's list this is.
Thank you. It was refunded. Thank you.
Refunded? She refund somebody?
Any other questions? Next question, Tamika. Me, I want to do it when you see her.
So fucking silly.
Information. Can you help me? Sure. What's the name of your order?
Why keep loans? Wait a minute. Why keep loans? I missed it.
When y'all come on here with this all the time. It's a distraction. Stay focused. Don't let them people trick you out.
What's the hell of your business then? Nobody have to come on and ask you for a refund. You do what the fuck you supposed to be doing? Goofy ass.
Let me see.
She live on TikTok. She might be live on YouTube too, y'all.
$10,000 for 1 hour.
Y'all heard that shit?
If that is too expensive, then I highly recommend you purchase my summer bundle. It includes access to my new Facebook group for the entire summer. If you get stuck, you can come in there and ask questions, and I will answer them on a daily basis, as long as they are relevant to the group.
Right, knowledge. I think he do, but he's stuck between the rock and the hard place.
I know you don't have $10,000. That's why that's the price. I don't want to do it for you.
Somebody said 10K. How do you create your website?
I hope I do have your order. You ordered at 8:21 p.m. Let me see if your email is a Gmail, probably, but let's check. So the email address you put on file is Hopes Loving Hang D. Hopes Loving Hang D. Girl, what's that? What's that? Sounds a little raunchy. At gmail.com. So if you don't see it, check your junk folder. You can also type in
Peach McIntyre has posted a video of her twins. And you know, some things you keep to yourself and you wait till you get home and you talk about it in person, not online. People are saying they look like they're a child of an egg, baby birds, calling them Earl and Urkel. That's not cool. That's not funny. You know, yes, they are funny looking. every child is not going to come out beautiful or gorgeous. They have to go into their features. And that's not cool to talk about a child. They don't deserve that. They didn't ask to come out of Peach. And yes, we all know that Peach has talked about people's children in the past, and maybe this is her karma. But at the same time, those are children. Watch your mouth. That's not cool. That's not funny. The jokes, haha. Keep them to yourself.
Now, I don't understand. How you going to say two things? You say maybe this her karma, but watch your mouth. If it's her karma, it's supposed to happen this way. Am I right, y'all? If this is her karma, you say it seems like Peach needs to take some class herself. Goddamn right. They tell you out their own mouths they'll try anything once. The majority of hypersexual people don't have sexual boundaries. They act like fucking animals, like they doing something special. She always talking about how God made her body in the way it's supposed to. That's why she have a lot of babies. Dogs do too, bitch. What that mean? Dogs have a lot of leaders at one time. They say it's a sucker born every second. Ain't no way I need to wake up with Peach. So is Wood a Bucci man? He like box too. Y'all go over there and watch it. Peachy King video. That video floating around. That's how she found it. And I seen that video about 2 years ago. He drunk. He outside looked like, and he took his shirt. It was just a regular white shirt. He took that shit and pulled it all the way up and took it and went all the way around to make a knot in it, baby. I ain't lying. If I hadn't seen my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it either. You remember that? Yep. Most slow people are hyperactive and have to be fixed. Peach and Wood should have been fixed, breeding like dogs, right? Like straight up dogs. Say yes, Carrie. Some parenting classes. It wouldn't do them no good because they don't have no comprehension skills. They'll just be sitting there like a bump on the log, probably falling asleep while whoever teaching them. I'm trying to find the lady that told her Wood is gay or with a man.
What you doing? Nah, so Peach Flash, I'm getting me some more stripper shoes.
These ugly ass boots, y'all. Oh, they so ugly. Did y'all see them? Oh my God, I can't stand looking at that baby face like that.
All right, so y'all.
I don't like that.
What's up, y'all? Nah, Peach man. A lot of people have it. Hey, yo, imagine big father.
Here it is.
Twins look like Shorty. South Park Shorty, y'all.
Let me see. No, ain't the one I'm talking about.
I'm in my kitchen cooking, and the guy, Miss Nell. Okay, so to get out, I couldn't figure it out.
Here it is.
I figured something out for you. You know how you always, saying this and that about Wood? Wood not cheating with a woman. That's why the woman never come forward. We always been here over the years. You come to the internet talking about Wood cheating, he doing this, Wood this. That's because he cheating with a man. Wood don't even like women. Wood got my man. I'm like, he always say he cheating. I don't know about now. A woman would have came forward. And we can't say he's taking care of. Most women, when they cheating with somebody's husband, they be quiet because that man taking care of them. So I don't think Wood taking care of no woman. Because we know Wood not pushing the content out like that.
Hey, Karma
So
Queen.
that's what it is, Peach.
Come on in,
You don't
girl.
have to thank me. It's okay. I figured it out for you. Wood is messing with a man. So it is what it is, girl. See that? Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed. J-Lo.
Peach see that video. Somebody tag her in there. She gonna be mad as hell. She is gonna be, hey, trucker wife, Tashana in the building. Come on in. Hit that like button. Share the live for me, y'all. Y'all heard it for y'all self, child. But when y'all get a chance, go find Peachy King. I think it's a shorts video. I believe it's one of her shorts. It was from last night. Hold up. Excuse me, y'all. Yes, indeed, child. Now she over there trying to. She get mad when somebody come on her live to tell her that they didn't get what they bought. So somebody must have bought it and they didn't get it. She trying to tell them maybe it's in your spam folder, look here, look there, whatever the case may be. But y'all always do this and it's a distraction. Well, if your shit was set up better, it wouldn't be no distraction. You wouldn't have nobody coming in saying, are you coming to class tomorrow? What's going on? My link don't work for Wake Up with Peach. Oh my God, it's just disgusting at this point, y'all. Hell yeah, her voice annoying. Everybody ain't saying the same thing. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Her voice is annoying. Hey, dancing, that's her. You know, J-Lo. The youngest baby has features like Choice. The other baby kind of look like Choice too. But y'all notice that the twins, they look alike, but they don't look alike. They don't really look alike, but they look alike. They got the same head shape. But it's like two different babies came out and they look similar, like they could be brothers, but not twins. They don't look like identical twins. And that's got to be due to the fact that one is suffering and didn't get his nourishment because they was in the same sack. So it wasn't able to get as many nourishments and all the stuff that he needed while he was in there. The other baby got it all. So that's why his looks look more refined and finished. I read up on it, y'all. No, they are identical twins. They are not fraternal. They identical twins. They was born in the same sack. But one did not get enough nutrients. Because anytime you got babies in the same sack, that's going to happen. That's why she should have been under the care of a doctor, because they could have found this out by doing the test at her regularly scheduled doctor's appointment. And they would have told her, oh, we see that the baby's in the same sack. We're going to need you to keep your feet up. We're going to need you to eat even more grains and iron and veggies or whatever they was going to tell her that they tell people when they have babies in the same sack. Normally, twins have, or quadruplets, however many babies, they have their own sack to get their own food. But they had to share it because it happens sometimes. That happens when people conceive. So by her jumping all around and the cord going around the neck and the other baby fighting for his life, taking all the food, that's probably what happened. Because that's what I read. When she said I got identical twins born in the same sack, I went to go look it up. Hey, Valerie. Rox, I have an identical twin. Oh, you do? You got an identical twin sister. Okay. Y'all was born in the same sack or a separate sack? Baby A took all the nutrients from his brother because the food didn't get prenatal care. Right, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And that's what she has not talked about since them babies was born on December 24th. She ain't made nan video update nobody about why they in the NICU, why you had to deliver early. She make it seem like it's just something that happened. And it happens sometimes to women. But how many women y'all know have baby in the NICU after NICU after NICU after NICU? They may have one in there or one or two out of their 5 pregnancies, but it's just like they did everything right and it just can still happen. But this girl ain't did everything right. At least not what I seen. Prenatal, right? That's so cool. Dancing, why she don't like prenatal care. Right. That's what I want to know. That's exactly what I want to know. Lazy, and then she don't want to pay for it. She don't want to go pay that fee that they got to pay when you ain't got no insurance, or the co-payment if she did have insurance. But she ain't got sense enough to try to get on public aid when she get pregnant, because I guess she don't want them asking all them questions about her income. Who knows? She's such a phenomenal mother. Oh, yes. When you just have love for her to be your mother when you was that age? Wouldn't you? All at the water, Disney, waves about to come and grab you. Your doggone floating jacket ain't zipped up right. Eating all kind of dumb shit. Stomach aches for days. Hair all over your head. Sticky shit all on your fingers. Man. Pissy ass Pampers on all day. Who wouldn't want that? You say one that's not giving that kitty on break, always popping it. Yeah. My mother didn't know she was pregnant with twins. I was born in 1963. Okay, you 3 years older than me. So just like my auntie, she's born in 1963. but she got all that so-called money. Right. That's what I want to know. You say the pandemic made Peach rich. I don't think she will ever make that much money again. Times are changing and people, yeah, times been changing. Times ain't been the same since really 2023. To be honest, I think 2023 was the last shit for her to really, you know what I'm saying, drop it like it's hot, add on, save, be grateful, run a bag up on some positive shit. She ain't trying to help nobody. So that's why her shit turning around. There's a lot of people still doing really well in spite of these content creators out here that was making a lot of money. And she ain't even, let's compare her to, let's say, some of these white content creators making $1 million a month. Doing a bare fucking minimum. Come on now. She really ain't making no money. She just making money compared to the everyday person, especially everyday regular person that's got a regular job. But to be a phenomenal content creator, phenomenal woman, you should be making at least $500,000 a month. Right? Hey, come on in, Just Barbara. How you doing on this Wednesday? Black fatigue. One that's not giving that kitty break. Oh, okay, I see. I read that one. Okay. Hit the like button, y'all. Share the live, share the live. You girl, super chat, super sticker, PayPal. I'm moving in, y'all. I'm moving in Friday. I go get my keys. I already signed the lease online. I get the hard copy when I go in. She was going to make me wait a few more days. She wasn't sure if the floor is going to be ready. But the man said he'd have them ready by Friday. He just put in a little more time to get it ready. They didn't realize the first was on this Sunday. So they would have had 2 more days had it been like a regular weekday. But this weekend is going into the first of the month. So unless she was going to prorate my rent, and that's what they was going to have to do if I had to move in like after the first, even if it was 3 or 5 days later, they would have to prorate my rent. And she said they would have no problem with it. But she called me back and said, come on, you can get it. It'll be ready. They just doing the floors. They already painted. So I'm looking forward to it, y'all. I'm looking forward to showing y'all what it do. I just posted my Walmart and my Amazon link on my post on my wall again. Oh my goodness. Let me stop looking at this. You say she kicked her legs up again with that 10th baby. And she love kicking her legs up. Congratulations. Okay, who will congratulate? Oh, okay, you talking to me. Thank you. Would keep her knocked every year. That's why all the babies got to be in the room with all them machines hooked up. Oh, shit. Definitely should have flipped her money and did some investment. Right. Well, she thought it was going to keep going. These people so damn slow. They think because social media started paying that it was guaranteed for life. Ain't nothing guaranteed. Anything can stop right now, anytime. Whether it's a regular job, your benefits, your 401k, they can stop anything. Something can happen drastic in the world to shut down all our electricity, and no one can get paid shit. You can't go to the bank and get your money. And if you got cash, what good is that going to do if ain't no lights on where they can actually run a cash register and they going to run out of goods? You know what I mean? So, be grateful, be humble, be kind, be compassionate. We all need a little compassion. We all may go through some things, loss of life, loss of time at work, sickness, lose your job, you can't pay your rent. That shit is fucking ridiculous. I'm just going up. Facebook brought a lot of these big content creators down. Yeah, they know who they want to stay in, who they want to keep in the algorithm. They some dirty asses. A lot of these platforms, especially Facebook. I can't stand Facebook. I really can't. Every time you post a video over there or something, they tell you did something wrong, and they will demonetize your ass quick, fast, in a hurry for little to nothing. What I do with my I can put my dog on chips. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let's go over here and see what she's talking about. How many classes did you sell, Peach?
I couldn't figure it out. Peach. I figured I know Shorty, the lady that be on here. I think she from Texas, and I like Shorty. But listen, I don't understand how y'all could talk about people, children. Children supposed to be off limits. Okay? Come on, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about Peach. But y'all do know that God don't sleep. Y'all, what if y'all about to have a baby? What if y'all, got children and something fall back on y'all children? I understand that Peach might not be our cup of tea, and we can sit and say whatever we want to say about Peach. But y'all, when it comes down to them children, y'all better stop playing. I couldn't do nothing like that. I'd be too scared of what God gonna do to me. I'm saying you call your friend girl, talk to them, but y'all sitting there right now, all that stuff up under the posts, because we all shoo a little bit. It's no sense to lie. We shouldn't do it, but we do it. But for y'all to go up under them and say the things that y'all saying, I was about to read some of the comments out, but I'm not even gonna do it. And let me just say this about Peach. I had to ask my husband, am I tripping? If you had this video up almost 24 hours ago, it has a lot of views and a lot of comments. And 75% of those comments are bad, horrible, Peach. Why don't you just turn the comments out? Like, at some point, you don't feel bad that people talking about your children? Is the money that important?
Yeah.
I would have been turned some comments out. I'm not saying hide your children. It is what it is. I'm not saying hide them. Them your kids, them your babies. They beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But for to have somebody talking about my children, I know she reading them comments.
Hell yeah, she reading them comments.
If y'all have
and guess what else she doing? She laughing at them shits. Just like some of us was laughing at some of the comments. I didn't laugh at all of them. But the ones I thought to be really funny, I was laughing at. Let me see what y'all saying. Say, look at her latest post, Rocks. On YouTube? Okay, hold on. Nerd to say, Peach always talk about children and other family members. But they feel like, since God don't sleep, that it ain't worth it. They sound like a bunch of slaves to me. Oh, no. We ain't talking about no children over here. God don't sleep. Massa gonna get you. It's not that serious, y'all. I mean, come on. All they doing was making jokes. Now, only person I seen, or persons, I don't know their names, but I seen maybe 3 comments that said then some ugly ass babies. Those very few comments like that. Everybody else was calling them like Sideshow Bob and Southside Shorty and Uncle Pete. Those is funny shit. It ain't like they's like, oh, we're gonna take you out and your twins when we see you walking down the street. It wasn't even that serious to me. Obviously, it wasn't that serious to her. Let me look over here and see what you're talking about. Hey, Karen, who else I just seen come up in here? You said trying not to throw down here and it was just raining hard out here in Florida. I'm surprised Tifa's ain't out here reporting them. Oh, she live trying to sell them classes, girl. That's why she ain't out there. Let me see what she talking about. Let's see what she talking about, y'all. Is it a post or a video? It must be a post. You talking about what she say? If you decide to stay with a man who was cheating on you, enjoy your time with him. Don't stay and be miserable. What? If you decide to stay with a man who has cheated on you, enjoy your time with him. Don't stay and be miserable. I don't understand what that means. Somebody say in the comments, I don't think anyone takes relationship advice, Peach relationship advice. Cheating is deadly these days. Always been deadly. But I feel you. Who going to want her with all those kids? Would he stays because he financially support him and bought him a $60,000 truck. Right, exactly. Ain't no way you can enjoy, and you will most definitely be miserable. Okay, let me make sure I'm reading the right one. Good evening, Karen. Good evening. How are you? And Wood keep her knocked every year the way all them babies go. He got a vasectomy now, shit. allegedly. And people follow this lady and her advice, right? She be saying the most stupidest, idiotic fucking shit ever I have heard in my life. Anything for $1. Close that door because the air coming in and got y'all sneezing. Yeah, close it. You are absolutely right. Also, do not go to anybody crying about him except how he sees you. And most importantly, make sure to get your yearly exams. Have a blessed day. Ha ha! Woo! Tell her ass. Cheryl said, you know she can put no pool back there in that backyard. The owners of the house probably gave her a very strict lease. Right. Absolutely, if possible, absolutely smartest thing you have said. And I would totally agree. It can hurt you more not to stay or to pull away. It truly can, but you know nobody got cheated on but me. Laugh out loud, their positioning and different. Well, what the fuck is this person talking about? These folks know they can't goddamn right. What is they talking about? Damn. Was that the one you was talking about, Deanna? That one I just read about being cheated on? Let me see. Because she ain't got no new shorts or no new videos. Because this is YouTube.
Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. And y'all, he got a and
it's sad, boy. It's just fucking sad to see people this fucked up. I'm surprised she's not live on it. She must have ended that live on YouTube. And I think she probably still live on. Let me see. Yeah, she's still live on TikTok. Oh, no, she's not. She just ended it. She must not have been making no sales. But anyway, y'all. Anybody want to come up before we go and tell one of your wonderful story times? One of those relationships 5-10 years ago and how you made it through. What did you do to get over it? You had your heart broken. Your husband left. You found out your husband cheated. Your fiance. What did you do? Did you take him back? Did y'all try to work it out and it just didn't? You know, how did it end up? Speaking of, let me get my other phone. Okay. Gotcha. All right. You said, yes, that's the most idiotic thing she could have said, but it's all for engagement. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't know, y'all. It's just like it's like goddamn, like this can't be real life. It's like at this point, what can you say? It's like, what can you say? There's nothing we can say that ain't been said already. There's nothing about her that's gonna change other than her just not being around no more. Whether it be she just never can get on social media again for some reason, or God forbid something happened to somebody. But it's like this is going to keep continuing. It's like she doing to us what Wood doing to her. What she's allowing Wood doing to her. She's doing this to her social media PHAs and supporters and trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the same wash, rinse, repeat. Groundhog's Day. It's just nothing. It's nothing. The highlight of anything that was different about her within these past year and a half or so was the baby being shown and looking like that. If it wasn't for that shit, she wouldn't even be getting talked about. You can't even put her name as a hashtag. She's not even a hashtag at this point, unless it just happened these past 2 days of going viral. You put her name as a hashtag, and her name is not going to automatically pop up. So that tells you a lot right there. You say, end it with me moving 1,000 miles away. Bye-bye, bitch. Okay, let me go see the other part of it. I missed the first part. Hold on. Hold on. Peach is crazy. She live in La La Land. Demons are running to and fro, and people have sold their souls for $1, right? And $1 ain't about shit. It's only as good as they let you believe it is until they decide that take it away or shut down all this shit so we can rely on them and we really be messed up. I'm trying to find the other part of this comment. I just see ended with me moving 1,000 miles away. Bye bye, bitch. Laugh out loud. I gotta find the other part. Y'all said tests, trials, tribulations, and temptations are just as much a part of human life cycle as the fruits of your spirit. So it's like you have to go through those as well. Is that what you're saying, Ayan? That's just a part of it. Yes, that is the most. Yeah, okay, I read that. You know she can't put no pool back there. Okay, I read that. She only give $1 and about $1. I keep telling them she would risk it all for $1, even her own life. Yep, that's why she be in a hurricane. Yep. Peach always talk about children, family members. Yep, she already has 10 kids, including Wood. She having baby number 11 right now. Ooh, shit. You say TVs ain't out reporting what twins in her shirt, right? She probably is now because she off the live stream. Now ain't no telling what she about to do. Shit. But she sure made a post earlier saying that you can't make a man do nothing he don't want to do. Why would you want to make a man or anybody do something they don't want to do? I mean, other than a child, because you know what's best for them, allegedly. But I don't know about her case shit. I don't know. I'm beginning to think that, she need a payee, even with her own monetization check, to make sure she's doing everything right, getting parenting classes, got a nanny when they go out to them outings, when they go to the parks, when they go to the to Disney and all the different water parks. You need somebody with you. Somebody's gonna be alert. I think I caught up on the comments. Demons, yes, rocks. See, I caught on. I'm a little smart girl. Hey, Crystal, come on here. Don't ever own nothing because you use it flat. What you doing? Oh, water. Please don't take all the waters. That's all we got. Mm-hmm. She just went live trying to sing on YouTube because she ended the one on TikTok. Yeah, it's just sad to look at this point, y'all. I've been figured out that it's nothing that could happen to her or happen to her kids, in my opinion, or almost happen, that's going to wake her up and make her get normal, because she's not normal. This is it, y'all. This is just what it is. It ain't no, oh my God, Nami got swept up in a hurricane and somebody saved him. Thank God he's okay. And it scared her so bad that she shape up and shape up and you know what I'm saying? No, I don't think nothing will work. I just don't. I don't think it's possible. I mean, I don't know everything. I ain't gonna act like I do. It's just a feeling I got. I just don't feel like there's nothing that can happen in her life, to her children, to herself, to her husband, that is going to be a wake up aha moment to say, I am no longer doing that. I see the error of my ways. I'm changing. I'm going to be able to understand that I shouldn't have no more kids. I'm going to get help. I'm going to go get counseling. I'm going to leave my husband because he don't want to change. I don't see that happening. I hope I'm wrong. That was flat currency. I don't think she would care. And she's not capable of love, y'all. Some people just don't have what it takes to love. I don't know if they missed that part when they was in line and everybody was getting the common sense, all their senses and stuff, smell, sight, hearing. And some people just don't have it, or it was taken away. I don't know. Something happened to them in their life that made them like a different person, to where they lack compassion and the ability or the desire to love. And then we got to remember, everybody's definition of love is different too. I mean, straight up, this man would promise you the world and tell you how much he love you. But in your eyes, and from you being the receiver of that so-called love, you like, what? I ain't feeling that shit, But to him, he really feel like he doing this big one. Let me see. Y'all remember when she was looking for glasses and she said she had Medicaid? Did she say that? I remember the glasses video. They choose fear over love. Wow. That's deep. Yeah, it is this material. This material, yeah, because I'm over here hot as hell. You say she would never leave Wood. He got her so digmatized. You ain't say that. I said that. Yep. And she got that song on one of her shorts called Being a Girl. It's just like useless, dog. I'm like, God damn. I don't get no damn views talking about her no more. I can't even put her name as a hashtag. It won't pop up. I got to put a whole name in there and it don't pop up. I don't care if I'm on TikTok or YouTube. Nothing works. I'd be lucky if I get 1,000 views talking about her. Anywhere from 300 to 1,000 views. I'd be lucky to get that. So that's why it's like, talking about she helping us eat. Girl, about who? Who eating off of you? Child, boo. I wouldn't get shit if it was all about me just doing content about her. My little checks would be so short. You say some people can't be alone. She has low self-esteem and on demon time. How many of y'all in here alone? How many men and women that's single? Whether you used to be married or was about to get married or whatever the case may be, whether he passed away or y'all just alone. Y'all let me know in the comment section. I'm about to get in here and gonna take me a bath and relax. You say them hoes get money for July. Laugh out loud. You say calling folks hoes, she talking about she going to help. She's so stupid. Such a child. Some people can be alone, low self-esteem. Okay, I read that. Say, what about this mother got this Miss Shirley 4-year-old daughter doing the line dancing? You know, I have not went and watched any of them videos yet. When I was scrolling and I was teaching the line dance, I would see that video of the little girl dancing with a man or dancing with two men, but I didn't even stay long. I looked at it for about 10 seconds and kept going. It just wasn't interesting to me. But now that I see everybody talking about, some people like, it's like half and half. Half people saying that leave that little girl alone. She ain't doing nothing wrong. Y'all hating. Other half saying that I would say if I looked at the video myself and see what y'all saying, I would agree that it's too much for a 4-year-old. I would be on that side. Would I be mad at the mama or whatever the case may be? I don't know what I have to really go do my my big one and go down the rabbit hole and see. I seen the little snippets that Yo had showed, but I ain't really did that. But just from the sounds of it, that ain't cool. If what I'm listening to y'all talk about and what people are saying about that little 4-year-old girl, that's a Diddy case waiting to happen. That is nothing but a whole nother case of maybe possibly allegedly child trafficking. Anything can happen to it. That's how a lot of these child entertainer stars from Disney and all this stuff, they grow up on TV, become singers and actors, and they end up on what? Narcotics. You say single, never married. Okay. Valerie single. Single by choice. You say everything we are comes from our choices. I sure not believe that. To put their kids in summer school. Wow. She got them black ass. Let me go see real quick. It's just draining talking about her sometimes because it's like you don't see no goddamn growth at all. It's just like pathetic. It's like, ugh. Okay, the 2 days is over. We didn't talk about Little Man and the people reactions and how funny it was. It's over. It's dead now. So now she got to try to run these classes up. She trying to follow through with that, I guess. Let me go over here and look her tired ass. Oh, this was she was live. Talking about she gonna be looking like a girl. It don't matter how you look, girl. You still you. You could be clean. You could be fresh. You can smell good. You can have on a beautiful outfit. Your breath ain't got to stink. You can keep your hair combed, all that, but you still you. He don't want you. Shit, I don't know if he want another woman or another man. I don't know all that, but I can tell he don't want you. Because he don't like you. He don't like your personality. He don't like how you treat people. He don't like how you treat him. He don't like how you treat his family, his mother. What makes you think that man gonna adore and love you the way you mistreat people, especially his own people? You thought that money was gonna buy his love? You crazy as hell, girl. Let me check out y'all comments. You say grown men prey on little girls like that, moms that don't give a care about their kids like that. I'm finna look it up real quick. I'm gonna go to TikTok. Hold on, y'all. Her name Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley. Red dress. Okay. Let me see. With some high heels. Her mama high heels on. Up on your red dress. Is that the song? And put on your high heels. Yep. Some people, sense of humor is just a little warped. I could see if it was Halloween, maybe, but not just because. Maybe it was Halloween. I don't know. Let me look at the other video.
Surely, because she's a baby, she's a kid, she's a child. Do you understand what I'm saying? Can you see my ass? Probably not because the shout. But what I'm saying is, the red dress video, what the fuck is that? Like, I want to know, what is the mama trying to do? Is the mama trying to pimp her out? Who's the mama? What about it for the share? Because this right here is getting ridiculous. I just seen a video with Lil Shirley in a red dress. Johnny Gill playing in the background. Y'all know the haters' names.
Yeah.
Playing in the background, talking about the red dress, put on your high heels. Here she is trying to put her foot in her mama high heels. And then she got the nerve to be trying to put on lipstick. I don't care if it's lip gloss, I don't care. Then put the little baby on the wig. Then
Wow.
the little baby in the red grown folks dress with the wig on. Like, here's the mama trying to pimp her dog. Like, what are you doing? You know how many weirdos out here?
Her mom don't seem like she working with a full deck.
This toddler needs our help. This situation is heartbreaking. Everybody needs to know about the Miss Shirley situation. So this toddler named Mariah is known as Miss Shirley on social media.
Oh my God.
Nasri has gone viral and gotten a lot of attention on social media for doing dances. Some of these dances are very questionable, such as this dance done in a red dress that I assume was filmed by Miss Shirley's mother. Now, I won't share the dance here as it is very uncomfortable to watch. In the video, Miss Shirley is just dancing in a way that a toddler should not be dancing in. Now, in addition to these questionable dances, Miss Shirley is also getting booked at events to come and dance at. And at these events, it's
too much. Yeah, it's too much. I've seen enough. Hey, come on in. I ain't calling that little ass girl no Miss Shirley. I am not. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna say that little ass girl. That's what I'm gonna say. That little ass girl to be dancing. Not talk about. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't call her no Miss Shirley. Child boo. The world is going mad, y'all. Okay? We know this. Now, unfortunately, everybody don't know it, but a lot of us know this. The world has fucking lost its mind. And who just said in the comments? Was that Deanna? These demons is out here going to and fro, baby. They is everywhere. Ain't no way. That's why I don't have my granddaughter dance with me all the time. It's going to be like a guest appearance. I'm not letting her just dance. She too thick. Motherfuckers be out here looking at her. I ain't going to hide. She going to get to do a guest appearance sometime, but it ain't safe to let her have, be out there like that. It just ain't safe, period. And people think, oh, I can do what I want to do. I can wear what I want to wear. I should be able to wear this dress, and you can. But just know what come along with it. We live in a world to where just like you can do what you want to do, so can the weirdos. They can do what they want to do too. Calling that girl little miss is right. Fucking crazy. Guess it's gonna take beheading these fools for them to hold adult cannibals for they perceive. Yeah, fucking over that baby. That's a baby. And they say she still got on pull-ups and shit. How was they scared she wasn't gonna be able to sit still on the flight or in between performances, the bathroom too far away to just piss in this? That girl too big to have on the goddamn pull up or a pamper. She too big. We talking about the little girl right now. First we was talking about relationships. Am I the asshole? We talked about Peach goofy ass, which ain't nothing to talk about because the viral video ain't viral no more. It's about played out. She over there begging folks to buy her $35 pre-recorded classes, and they ain't selling like hotcakes. So she needs to be a child's place. Exactly. That man voice sound like an AI or computer generated. Better miss, yeah, that was that white man voice was, yeah. Better miss her ass in that room and sit down and play with some toys. At this point, it's probably too late. Her mama seemed like she got that look, she got that stank on. You know how you can tell and look at certain men and women, and you can tell they got that stank on them, and they stay in shit, and they always in some drama and shit like that. So yeah, that's what that look like. Says she's 4 and still in, yes, pull ups. Yes. Since she was a baby. Yeah. I call my daughter Mrs. Destiny. Yeah. Your daughter, right. You ain't finna call nobody else that shit. Unless they are adult. That's too much. Miss Shirley. 4 years old, I can see. Nah, that's just too much for anybody. Even if she was 14, that's just not appropriate. It's not about acting like, oh, she don't deserve the respect. It just don't fit for a child. Let the child be a child. Now, if you want to say Miss, call her Missy. You should have named her Missy then. That's still an old-fashioned name, but if, people name Missy. If you want to have some Miss in there, just call her Missy. Missy Jaquilla, whatever her fucking middle name is. If she wanted her to be this grown, at least have full potty training. What does she get? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? She was on the Jennifer Hudson show, and a lot of people booking her for their parties. Grown men allegedly booking her, and her mama taking her. That's a baby. I hope it's at least a daytime event. Don't be taking her to no damn nighttime events. That's a baby. She ain't gonna be able to do shit with her by the time she get 8. If she 4 now, she'll be strung out by 12. Oh my goodness. Miss Shirley, where them fans at? Ooh, Crystal. I know my man going, ooh, child. I ain't finna read that. Ooh, child. I ain't finna read that out loud. I have to say, my. The show look good tonight. Hey, Rita. He's cheating with the stripper, so now she's trying to be his stripper. Right, exactly. He's in love with a stripper. Woo, child, don't nobody give a shit. Ain't no way. I'm so glad I won't have the energy to give for no funky foot ass man who ain't, thriving, who ain't doing shit. Got one foot in the goddamn grave, stay drinking, lying, cheating. The fuck I want to be in love with that for? I used to ask myself, like, why do I feel like I got to be with this person? They mean to you. They really ain't got just but a regular half-ass job. They ain't really making it they self. Like, what's so fucking special about him that I got to feel like I gotta have him? And that's what make me wake up. I wake up quick. And I was in my late 20s and early 30s then. You say, in my opinion, it's called Munchausen syndrome by proxy. She had 6 children, so her husband would stay and help. I was trying to think of that name, just Barbara. I was talking about this in the other live, y'all. Remember I was saying, what's that disease that some women be always getting their kids sick for the attention or whatever, and I couldn't think of it. And I think that's the name of it. I be seeing on the ID channel. They have cases about it. Ooh-wee. Who else in here I missed? You said I've been married 3 times and I was tired. I've been married twice and I was really tired. I wish I could take it back. I wish I never did that shit. Shit. I ain't even talking about going through all the procedure. With that first divorce, I did all the leg work. I did everything to get the divorce popping. I don't feel like doing all that right now. That mom better slow that little girl down before she be a grandma by the time her daughter 15, 16. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. I knew that. I couldn't remember the name. That's one of them funny names. But now when I read it, when you typed it, it's like, okay, I think that's the name of it. They are poison their kids. They'll have baby after baby and do everything while they pregnant. Because you can't tell me she doesn't know that her doing all that dancing and bouncing and then doing whatever. And this just like she didn't care if she lost the babies or got sick. It's just disgusting to fucking watch her, y'all. It's just disgusting to watch her, to think about all the shit she do and did. Watch out. Ooh. Ooh. You said all trials make us stronger, Rox. Yeah, I'm strong enough not to want to be bothered. I tell you that. I don't know. It's like, why come I couldn't see this before? It's like, why couldn't I not see now, today, last year, 3 years ago? You know, I seen it probably 2018, 2019. That's when my eyes started opening up. But I didn't make it official until 2020. Now I'm really official by leaving 2025. But really, it's like I have no purpose for that. I'm not no young woman looking to have children and a family and reproduce on this earth and all that shit. And even if I was, I'd be like, damn, the earth is a bad place. Why keep bringing babies on this raggedy motherfucker? That's why I was thinking, like why y'all keep having baby after baby? I don't know. Like they ain't about to drop a bomb on our ass or some shit. Like they ain't trying to poison us and depopulate us. What the fuck is y'all doing? Like, are y'all not paying attention to what's going on? Like you intentionally trying to, if you just do everything not to, because you don't want to bring no beautiful babies in the world, that's a terrible place, and you still get pregnant. I mean, God want them here. But they're not even trying. They trying to get pregnant to keep old funky foot ass Joe around. Funky foot ass Joe around. You say, I am tired of Peach. She better sit her crazy ass down somewhere. I know that's right. Okay, we all tired of her ass. It's like, God damn, somebody come get this motherfucker. Come and get her. It's like watching a child that one child, whether it's your child, your sister child, the goddamn child at the job when you a teacher, and that one child won't sit the fuck down, keep calling, look at me, look at me, look at me, Miss Roxanne, look what I can do, look what I can do. She for me, Miss Roxanne, you shut up. You know, that's all fucking day long. That's Peach. That's how she is on these social media streets, and I bet you that's how she was as a kid. Nobody wanted to see her ass coming. Soon as they seen her mama coming, or her mama called, said, we on the way. Is you bringing Peach? Oh, hell no. I ain't going over there. Why you ain't going? You know we all get together for the 4th of July. She bringing Peach. I'm not finna be bothered that motherfucker. You say Peach acts like a first-time teen mom. Yeah. Slow as hell. It's just terrible. I can't take it. I can't. I be ready to hit the wall. You know what I'm saying? I get really emotional, like I just want to tear shit up. I want to do my Florida Evans down, and throw the punch bowl on the floor looking at her ass and listen to her. All this stupid ass shit. It's not even like, it's just like why though? Like why? Rasta, come get your motherfucking daughter. Make her sit down. She at this point is a useless piece of fucking just on the earth for what? Like, what is your job now other than to annoy people? What are you doing to make the earth a better place and space? You're just useless. Waste of oxygen. Mama should have swallowed you, perhaps. Damn. Ooh. What is y'all watching? Oh, you on your phone. Child. Having all those sick babies just to get a check should be a crime. Yeah, she ain't mentally well. She ain't working with a fucking full deck. She is not working with a full deck, y'all. And that's why I couldn't be a teacher. I can't be that person. I stay in my lane. I didn't move down here to fucking be trying to be like active Oh, new life, new chapter. Let's be around everybody. Let's go to everybody's house, everybody's parties, invite everybody over. Hey, I'm back, y'all. No. My nephew had said that he had posted a picture of us, and one of the kids, Auntie, said, oh, they back. And he lied and said, no, because he already knew I didn't want to be bothered. I said, it's just a matter of time before we run into people. And then she can walk up to us and we'll say hi. But we're going to keep the same energy we had from 2021 when you came to the mama funeral, because I won't let you take her, made Facebook post about me and I blocked your ass, and you never reached out and called no more. So we're going to keep that same energy. And that goes for all of them. I didn't come down here to create me a new life and let the kids thrive and start spending rent that I wasn't even spending out there to start a new life, to get peace and quiet and live out the rest of my days, to go fucking pay rent somewhere and do all the things that grown folks got to do just so it can be easy for them to be a fucking daddy or auntie. Kiss my ass in that order. Kiss my ass. I mean that shit. I don't owe nobody shit. They mama gone. When she was here and she wanted to fuck with y'all like that and give y'all a chance and listen to all them dreams y'all was trying to sell her about being a better daddy and a better auntie and we gonna do this and can we do that and blah. I'm not doing none of that shit. I don't owe you motherfuckers nothing. You heard me? I don't owe you nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about you got a job when they get out of jail. My life is better now. I'm going to start doing this. I was going through these problems, but now I'm straight. I got a job. I don't want to hear none of that shit. You better wait till they get 18 and grown if they want to fucking talk to you. They'll find you. But I ain't doing none of that shit. Take me to court. That's your best goddamn bet. Take me to court. Okay, where we at? We are all spiritually responsible for mastering our human experiences. Some just got a long way to go. Whoo, that girl be spinning some jewels, boy. Thank you, I am. I appreciate it. And it should be no slap on the wrist for having kids just for a check. It should be a felony. Don't say it too loud. Trump might hear you. They say he letting Larry Hoover out. Say tomorrow they supposed to do something. He supposed to be getting out of jail. My grandson Googled it. It's a real thing. You say just where she still like choice in mind, baby. The other is you say and it should be no slap. Okay, hold on. Just having kids. Her white best friend helped Peach. She was probably like choice in the beginning. Her white best friend. Peach got a white best friend. Yeah, having all those sick babies just to get a check should be a crime. Okay, I read that. You say, I can't breathe, girl. These people get on my goddamn nerve. Shit. God willing, I'll be 59. I ain't holding back shit. Hell no. Can the kids come? No. I didn't come down here for that. No. Why the fuck would I invite you in? That's like me showing a man who I had a bad relationship with. I'm about to go back to Tony. In other words, I'm about to go back to my fucking husband. If I'm going to be coming down here allowing other people in their life, that's because they allegedly the father and the goddamn auntie who ain't did shit for him, ain't kept in touch with him. But now that I'm here closer, you think you got some fucking rights and I'm finna jump up off my ass and drop it like it's hot? Just because you the fucking auntie or the daddy and I'm supposed to make it easy for you. You got me fucked all the way to the up. I ain't doing none of that shit. Just like I ain't finna put Peter Wack in my mouth, bend down, touch my toes, cook clean for no man, prove I'm a ride or die, and be with some man and hope he make me his and marry me. I ain't doing that shit for none of no baby daddy, auntie, cousin, best friend either. I ain't doing none of that shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me be in peace. I got a lot of shit on my plate. I ain't trying to get to know none of y'all ass. And now they ain't coming to your house and you can't come over here. God damn it. I mean that shit. And I don't feel bad about it. Hey, Real Cajun Peach. Free C Murder. Back in the days, Rocks. Free Larry. Okay, right? Oh, what's the agenda behind that, though? What's really going on? Okay, I'm just making sure I missed no comment. What's going on with your Cajun Peach? Come on in, hit that like button. I'm gonna only be here about another 10 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna get my ass on out of here and watch my Wednesday night shows, get in the tub, relax my mind. And what's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, I got 2 more days. Get my keys, y'all. 2 more days. 2 more days. Get my keys. Get my keys. Get my keys. I'm gonna have to just add one thing at a time, y'all. It's hard to furnish a place and you ain't got no damn money. I've just been praying that my monetization checks will just go up so I can use those checks to like furnish the place, get beds. You know, we talking about 5 kids. So y'all just keep praying for your sister. Pray for your auntie. Pray for your granny over here. And I'm going to keep working hard. I ain't praying for no monetization check to be just as much or better than what I've been getting when I ain't finna put in no work. Like it's going to fall in my lap. I'm a hard worker. Now, today I ain't do that much. Today I didn't really do much. I didn't get up and dance enough. You say, girl, you know I already. Girl, you know I did already. Okay. He gonna free Diddy next year. Free Diddy. Party on Diddy. We're gonna go to Diddy's house. We're gonna go to Diddy's house and we're gonna have parties. We're gonna have the little 11-year-olds on the table with apples in their mouth, eat grapes off of their belly buttons. Sick. How would y'all feel? Get in the comments, y'all, like right now, like straight up, be honest. If y'all found out tomorrow, we woke up and the word on the street was Peach is demonetized on at least 2 platforms, how would that make y'all feel? Like, would you be like happy you ain't seeing her, but sad that she won't be making the money, and or you wouldn't give a fuck either way? She gonna be all right. They got food banks. She can go get some link. You know what I'm saying? She can go stay with her mama till she get her project apartment back or Section 8 hood. You know what I'm saying? Would you be glad that you wouldn't have to see her no more on social media? Like straight up, y'all. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm dead ass serious. Like, how would that like literally make you feel? I don't think I would be happy about it. I don't want to use that word happy, like I'm glad, like she gonna have to struggle a little bit more or make it happen another way when she so you know what I'm saying? But it'd be like, I'd be happy. I won't have to see her ass. I won't have to hear nobody talk about it after. I say after the first 2 weeks, it'll be dead because if she lets she come back with another page or something and start all over. And you think she can build that page up quick? Like she got all these other, I don't think so. I think she might be able to get it to 30,000, maybe 50. I don't think she'll be able to get to no 600,000 or million followers. You say I wouldn't care. You say I wouldn't give a fuck if Peach had no money because she talks a lot of shit to everyone, especially people that been kind to her. Exactly. More like karma for Peach, right? I wouldn't care. You say excited. Hey, Diane. You say that excited, fraud. Exactly. Let me see, where was I at? Okay, I got that one. You say I wouldn't care either way. Laugh out loud. Might as well free R. Kelly, right? Okay, seems like you're ready. Seems like you're ready to go all the way. Now, all these times we thought that a lot of these celebrities and different, people we didn't even know about because they behind the scenes. We didn't know about these directors and seeing what you call a Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, all these little stupid ass shows. They be doing that stuff to them kids. That stuff is like, in my opinion, I think a lot of funny stuff probably was going on with a lot of them kids. You say, ain't no way I'm going to a Diddy party. Hell no. Ain't no way in hell I'm going either. I don't care. Was everything free? He could pay my rent for the next 6 months. I ain't going. Because you don't know what you better not take your eyes off your drink. I'm bring my own. If I was to go, I bring my own. It's got to be a public place, an event outside, in front of the police station or some shit here. They might be in on it with them. Shit. That don't mean nothing. Woo! Free Diddy. You say, still making music behind bars. He's a bad mother. Is he? I didn't know that. You said, nope, let his no reading ass stay in there too and take Peach and Trump with him. I like R. Kelly. I don't think R. Kelly did nothing wrong. I really honestly don't think he did nothing wrong other than the 14-year-old girl. I'm talking about that series. Now, I'm not talking about the 14-year-old and Aaliyah. Now, of course, that's wrong, but I'm talking about how they made that whole series about surviving R. Kelly. All these hoes was old. All of them was like 19 plus, except for maybe one or two that was 16, and the mamas had permission, gave them permission. It's like the way they describe the relationship and things that happen to them, it sounds just like when you listen to a group of women sitting in a circle and they talk about how Charles beat their ass and lied to them and used to be so nice at first, like they talking about they pimp. That's what it sounded like to me. I didn't hear. Only person I heard was did something wrong is this hairdresser, the 14-year-old girl that he peed on, and that wasn't even part of the story. But I seen the video, so I know he did that shit. He can't tell me nothing. I ain't never like R. Kelly, like to be attracted to him. He just wasn't my cup of tea. And I knew he was a freak because I listened to the music, so I wasn't surprised to hear these type of things. They tell on themselves in their music. What people thought they were just saying shit. These people be singing these songs and rapping these songs. They mean every word they say. But all them other girls sitting there crying and shit, girl, you thought he was your boyfriend, and when he reneged on that singing contract, or you thought you was gonna be the only one, and he had asked you to participate in this threesome and do this and do that. It just didn't sound like Me Too type of shit. It didn't sound like he made nobody do that. He might have finessed them. He might have had them in love with him like a pimp do. He pimped them, and they fell for it. Shit, that's how I looked at that one. Because he could never have did me like that. Never, ever, ever. And I mean that. He could never, ever had me doing none of that shit. If I had did any of them things them girls was doing, I would have been doing it because I wanted to. I'm from Chicago just like him. He couldn't have pulled that bullshit on me. I don't know where all them girls is from. I know some of them from Chicago. But just because a girl is 19, 18 years old, she's still old enough for consent. But he did that damn barber girl wrong who used to do his hair. He did her dirty. He should have went to jail for that. He pissed on that girl back in the day, allegedly, because I seen the video. And he got married to Aaliyah. That was real. My friend's a police officer, and she seen the real marriage license. All those things they should have got him for. But they didn't want to come for him until they wanted to come for him, just like they do everybody else. You get away with all the shit you do, and then when you make them mad, or they trying to take you out for whatever reason, that's when they come for you. And now you a Bill Cosby. Now you a R. Kelly. Now you a Diddy. But they've been doing this shit for years, decades. Let me see. You say I saw 2 and 3. I'm ready to get into it. He's guilty, but I love his music. But what is he guilty of? He's not even locked up for them girls. They charged him on some like tax shit. He's not even locked up for all the stuff that the girls say he did. He ain't been charged for none of that. Because ain't none of that shit against the law. That's the case half of y'all men to be locked up. If you go on that, come on now, y'all. Let's just keep it a buck. I don't even like his ass. I don't like him as a boyfriend type, think he fine or nothing like that. I just call it like I see it. Is he a dirty motherfucker? There's a lot of them around here talking to young girls, 14, 16, 18 years old. Yeah, if they under 16, 17 against the law, yeah, he wrong for that. But a lot of them girls was 19 when they got with him, 18, 19 and up. I watched that whole fucking series both days, and I listened very carefully, and I didn't hear not one victim except for his hairstylist. He did her dirty, and she wasn't even messing with him. He just came out a bag on her according to her story. If her story is true, let me put that out there. Let me say allegedly. Because what she said he did, if he did that shit, he was wrong. But what them girls said he did, all I see was a nothing-ass boyfriend they was talking to. And they should have left him alone. That's what I heard. Like, what the fuck you stay with him for? Ooh, leave before 3 a.m. He definitely did. He guilty, but I love his music. No one is worth sacrificing a lifetime of peace. Once we acquire it, we all got to do is protect it. You say I saw it 2 and 3. Yeah, that video was baby. It was in live color. Look how they done Jamal, who won American Idol. He's black. he could sure can. Eric Underwood trying to mess up his voting, couldn't do it. He won't. Jamal, I don't know who Jamal is. Who is Jamal? He's for sure a pedo. Yeah, but at the same time, he was raped too at 7. At 7 years old, allegedly by his brothers came. One of his brothers came and said that somebody in their family. The word on the street was the sister. But he said somebody in the family been raping them since they were 7 and 8. I ain't seen nobody feeling sorry for him or trying to get him no help. And these girls got with him when they was 18, 19. Yeah, he used to go up to the schools 16, 17. It was all fucking bad and wrong. When it comes to not the law, though. It wasn't against the law to talk to a 17-year-old. I think you got to be 17 plus. And according to what they were saying, they were all at least 17, except for Aaliyah and that 14-year-old girl who didn't have nothing to do with the story. I'm telling y'all, he's not even in jail for messing with them girls. Go look it up. He ain't in jail for that. And if we gonna do him like that, y'all better watch y'all men too. They gonna come snatch their ass up too next. Only difference is he got money. Well, he had money. He was popular. They say Jay-Z was out to get him, and that's how that happened. Because he didn't want to pay him the money he owed him. He won that lawsuit. Now that's what word on the street was. I don't know. They almost have a mistrial. If the judge would have declined it, he would have got away scot-free. I wouldn't feel bad for her. I wouldn't feel bad for them kids because then she won't be able to feed them. It's just her, and I would be so happy. Damn. Right. So you really think that if he was capable of that, he wouldn't be capable of worse things? Yeah, but it's not about this, about the law. Did he break the law? Do they got him in there for breaking the law? We talking about our emotions, how we feel about a nothing ass man trying to talk to women and finessing them and making them do each other, asking them do this. And they actually, for a long time, was defending him. So we don't really know the story, but I ain't seen no laws being broke, except when he did that to his hairstylist. He beat her ass. And she wasn't even messing with him. She was just braiding his hair, and he just out of nowhere, according to her, just started acting crazy and did that to her. I didn't like that shit at all, but all the other stories, go back when y'all got some time. Go back and listen to them stories again. That shit was all a setup. But hey, it's karma. It ain't about him doing nothing against the law. When they try to get you, they try to get you. They don't like you, they don't like you. It ain't even got to be the law. It's called we say so. And now we want to get your ass because somebody knows somebody who knows somebody, and they're going to help pull some strings. If they decide to get any one of us for whatever reason, they want to fire your ass from your job, they're going to get rid of you. That's the way the world works. But did you do anything wrong according to the law? I don't see no laws being broke. They ain't never proved that shit. I don't know. I just look at it differently because I guess because I could never be me. You could never do bitch. No, you could never have got me like that. I wouldn't slap the shit out of him. Get your ass out of my face. You ain't even cute. R. Kelly ain't never been cute to me. So I don't know how the fuck he finagled them. I guess they thought they was going to get that record deal. Because that's what a lot of them was saying. He told me he was going to help me with my career. He told me he's going to help with my career. I just seen background. Aaliyah was all with Aaliyah. Singing background for Aaliyah, some of them. And he finessed them. She don't sound like he held nobody hostage or nothing to me. People call R. Kelly in jails. He sings songs for them. Wow. You got to make money somewhere. Ooh. You say, yes, he is. I'm from the wild hundreds. We ain't going. Piss on me if you want to. Right. Fuck out of here. I don't know how the fuck he pulled that shit off, baby. I used to hang in the same record studio with him and the other people that we used to hang with in the 90s. We all be there. We be in the same clubs. Shit, his friend used to holler at my girl, the chocolate one that was on live with me. We used to be around these people. It was around Michael Jordan, Bernie Mac, Tupac. No, you got to be stronger than that because ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. And I ain't seen no lies. If it was against the law and they had him locked up for finessing them girls and wouldn't let them go or whatever the fuck the case was, but according to what I seen, they ain't got him locked up for that. It's some whole other shit. You know how they can't get you for selling drugs, but they know you is, but they can't prove it, so they try to get you for tax evasion. That's what they got R. Kelly for. You say especially the woman over 30. Yeah, her old ass. It was more to it, y'all. They always try to turn us against on some other shit, especially in certain women, because we know we look at certain men like, he did that shit. Whatever they say he did that shit. Especially we been did wrong, or our old man and did some shit like that. I don't know. I try to be fair. That's all. I just don't think that it was right. Get his ass for the real shit, or I guess they say fuck it. We can't get him for doing that to them girls allegedly, if he allegedly did it. So we gonna get him for the tax shit. So I guess it's fair. The game is cold, but it's fair. Knew he was a freak when he would go to Kenwood High School. Yep. Everybody knew that. He hung up there and used to go get those girls. But I think they was like 15, 16. He might have been 25. It was all wrong. But some of them mamas took him to the concert. Them mamas was taking him to audition and letting them go with R. Kelly. What you thought he was going? Why didn't you go with him? I ain't gonna let my goddamn 12-year-old. They can say, "Oh, we want your kids to be in a Disney movie or this series for the new series special of a new show we doing. We want your 2 grandchildren, one of your grandchildren. You think I ain't gonna be on the set? I ain't going nowhere. They can't give me enough money to let mine. Trusting people in the world today. These people crazy. I would never trust the R. Kelly. He look like he on something. No. That's okay, Mr. R. Kelly. We good. We don't need no help. You say crimes against humanity is legal as far as humanity is concerned. Hurt people are hurting people at an astronomical rate. Yes, crimes against humanity. That's what they are charging the government with. There was a bunch of doctors and some lawyers and nurses. It was a bunch of doctors and nurses back in like 2020, 2021, somewhere up in there. And they got lawyers and they filed a lawsuit. I don't know where it stands now. Let me know, Aya, if you heard of this. Well, they was charging the government with crimes against humanity. Let me know if anybody heard that. Yeah, that was a thing. I don't know where it stands now. I even seen the paperwork about it. Somebody had posted it on Facebook. You say, and they should be locked up. I got locked up for RICO charges, but he's still a pedophile. Yeah, he's a pedophile. According to, the facts that we know what he did to Leah. That's what I base my facts off of. I know what he did to Leah. I know he married that girl when she was 14. That's pedo all goddamn day. And then he should have got him for that. Why they didn't get him for that? Because somebody was covering for him and protecting him. Now that he had made somebody mad, but that's how that shit go. That shit pisses me off. That's why I stay in my lane. I ain't going nowhere. And back in the 90s, I used to want to go to all the parties. I wanted to be hanging out with all the entertainers or whatever. Now, I'm so glad I was limited what I did do. And when I did hang out, whoo, child, it could have went all the way to the left. They human. And then some of their ass is sick too. That's because they got a little entertainment status. They can sing. That don't mean shit. Protect your goddamn daughter, especially these teens and young girls. And y'all, you motherfuckers over 18, 19, y'all want to be grown and can't nobody tell you shit and you want to go off with an R. Kelly or some other person? Okay, that's on you. Can't make you. The law said we can't make you come home. We can't make you go get no help. So nobody be around here crying, acting like Peach. Talking about my mama this, my mama that. She did me wrong, blah, blah, blah. Ooh. Okay, let me see. You might go to sleep and he might pull up all next thing to you. He might spray in the golden shower. Right? I've been cut it off. Play if you want to, Mr. R. Kelly. R. Kelly. You will not have one anymore. You'll be you have to have you a bag or something, some type of, what you call them things? And they make you pee in the bag. Okay, so I didn't let them turn me into a pedo. Well, I don't know. I don't have enough understanding about people that's touched on. I know some people that's been molested when they were children, they turn to be with the same sex, or they actually be one themselves. They have some type of self-esteem issues. My daughter that passed away confessed to me that when she was a little girl, it happened to her with another girl, which made me understand why she had some of the problems she had and the issues she was going through within herself. So it can affect everybody in a different way. So it's not really like you really got a lot of control, but what you got when you get grown and you got to listen to people tell you need help and you got to go get that help. But when you still young and a child, you know, it really ain't on you. But as you get older, hopefully somebody will be in your circle, your sister, your husband, somebody who can say, look, you're not getting no better. You're starting to act strange. And I think it has something to do with your past, what you told me about, you know, but everybody don't have that. I don't feel sorry for his motherfucking ass. I just don't feel like them girls had a case for him to be locked up for. But whatever he locked up for, he must have did that shit, so they got him for something else. That's all I'm saying. But if he was a child and was molested allegedly, if it's true, because his brother did the show, he did an interview and he said that it happened to both of them. I just feel like he should have had some help as well. But hey, it is what it is. He grown now. I guess he getting it in there. While he ain't locked up, he could be getting counseling in there, hopefully. You say, for real, that's the truth. Half of these men who will be locked up. Yeah, a lot of these men doing the same thing. They all talking to 14, 17-year-old women. A lot of them got women at home that they married to or babies by them. And the woman found out they're cheating. Oh, you mess with an 18-year-old? Or she only 17, but she be 18 next week. That shit go on all the time. And it's fucking disgusting. But is that enough reason to lock somebody up for? Or you just move away from them? You know, we mixing the two together. We're mixing the law with how we feel emotionally about a person that we feel like is a pedophile or wicked or some shit, when they ain't made it no damn law in that way. Because when I hear pedophile, I hear somebody that may be 17 on up messing with a little girl under 16, 15. You know what I'm saying? And it's usually even a 4, 5, 7-year-old. They think they ain't gonna talk. It's all bad. A lot of these 30-year-old men right here talking to 14, 16-year-old girls because they don't look their age. And when they find out, they still act like they don't know their age because they don't give a shit, because they ain't thinking with their head on top. They thinking with the other one. And it's all disgusting. That's another reason why I choose to be by myself. I ain't got time for that. Not finna be trying to figure out what you doing, who you doing to, and come to find out you did this and did. I've been that shit before. I'm not doing that shit no more. And I ain't finna try to listen to her story or his story to see who telling the truth. Soon as I find out that my kid's father was accused of that shit, I put him out. I didn't want to hear shit from his side. Her side was all I needed to hear because that was a little girl. I'm not finna try to sit there and say, well, she could be lying. I don't know. I got to listen to it first. No, get the fuck out, because you never should have went even that room with her. You might not have touched her personally, but you was in the room with her, made her feel uncomfortable, and you told her to lay down. You gonna act like it was all innocent? Shit. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, they say he was beating their ass and shit like that, but was it like the type of ass beating, like he was holding them and chaining them down, or they could just leave if they wanted to leave? You know what I'm saying? I don't like either one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't trying to make up no excuse. I'm just trying to see the difference between me staying with my husband, who's abusive, who ain't trying to hold me there, as opposed to somebody locking my ass in the house and threatening me and say they beat me up and chaining me up. You know what I'm saying? Did he do that? Because maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he did do some women like that. I ain't get all that part of the story. I just remember listening to the girls that said that surviving R. Kelly, and they had the long ass part one, and then a few weeks later had a whole nother part on for a week. And I didn't hear none of them say that he was holding them against their will, wouldn't let them go. I don't know. Maybe I need to go relook at the shit again. I don't know. I really don't give a shit that bad to go see that again. You say Roxy, he's a 27-year-old black young man who won American Idol. Carrie Underwood tried to make him lose it, but it didn't work. God had him, he won. Was he accused of being inappropriate or something like that? Like, why would she want to do that to him? What did he do, allegedly? You say, I'm going to rest. Good night, everyone. Love you all. Love you too. Thanks for being here. And the little cutie, little kitty. I don't like cats, though, because they be always scratching on people and shit. Good night. Blessings. You say the law has a lot of immortal participants. Hell yeah, a lot of them doing it. Saying that's why he was able to get away with whatever. R. Kelly, P. Diddy, and all these other folks out here, Charlie Sheen, they've been doing all this fuck shit. And all these, a lot of judges and entertainers and producers and directors and police officers, you know, they all just got status, but they just stay the same men that we looking at funny style now. Just like when the police talked to me about my daughter, he didn't want to hear nothing about what I had to say. And I said, you know, that was her ex-boyfriend that had problems. He told me, I know, he told me. But why you think he wouldn't give you my address? Don't you find that suspicious that he wouldn't even give you my address to come let me know my daughter passed away? Because they all the same pieces of you know what. That's why I don't want to have no therapist that's a man. I would never talk to a man. I don't feel comfortable talking to a man. I barely feel comfortable talking to a woman. Because we still human at the end of the day. Just because you got on that uniform don't mean that you really legit and gonna really be professional in doing your job and keeping your personal feelings away from doing your professional job to help people. Say good night. I feel the same way about R. Kelly. Rock. She ain't do shit. It's already in the music. Free R. Kelly. Say free R. Kelly. Woo. I don't know why he pissed on that little girl though. And then try to say it was his brother. Y'all remember that? He said that wasn't me, that was my brother. He did that shit. I watched the video. I had the VHS tape. I paid for it. I couldn't believe I was ashamed of myself after I watched it, but I had to see, was it really him? Man, it's a sick world out here, y'all. That's why I don't know why people be letting their kids go hang out with teens without no supervision. Your 14, 15, 16-year-old just out with their friends, just hanging out in the street? No, they got to be chaperoned. There's too much going on out here. Go take them to the movies and pick them back up. It's too much. I'm scared. Right, I didn't know he was making songs in jail. Shit, I ain't heard none of them. PP, Girl, and Aaliyah, the only victims. That's what I was thinking too. But yeah, if y'all get some downtime and y'all be bored, let's all go watch it again. Let's see. Maybe we'll have a watch. We'll watch it on live. And I just got to keep stopping it. That might be something interesting. I don't know how that will play out. It might be too long. We can watch it on Zoom. A lot of girls was busting down for gym shoes and the outfit. A lot of pedos from my day should be on. Yes, a lot of them. It wouldn't be no mans on the street. Not none. And that's not saying that's a bad thing. They did that shit. They did that shit. But we got to go know the difference between the law and disgusting. Some things are against the law, and it is disgusting, whether it's against the law or not. But we're going to go out here and be a vigilante. You'll be getting rid of your old man, too. I'm trying to tell you, your brother, your uncle, somebody going to go down, too. It's just fucked up. Save to yourself. I'm trying to tell you, I ain't got nobody already that you really trust, that y'all really down for one another, and they improve themselves, and they rapport with you in the family, and they got no bad reputation, and nobody said nothing bad about them. Ain't none of the little girls say he be watching me. No shit like that. Just it's all good. Stay with them. Don't be trying to find nobody new, baby. You may as well go on date R. Kelly then. You're going to try to find a new motherfucker out here. You must go on date Diddy and R. Kelly. They all going to have their turn lock up when Mr. Charlie gets mad. Say that. They making their rounds, baby. They making their rounds. Just a matter of time. Now just rely on the creator of heaven and earth to keep us all protected, y'all. Keep us all protected over here. Because we don't know what they got planned next. Who they going to try to come from, what culture, what community, what background, what they doing behind closed doors while we just living our life We on social media. We going to work. We making dinner, and they over there doing all kind of shit behind our back. We'll never know what they really doing, and that's the scary part. So I just rely on the Creator. That's all we can do. That's why I stopped watching them movies like Don't Look Up, stuff like that. Anything under 16 is illegal. Once they over 16, it's all legal. Oh, okay. I see. I didn't know if it was 16 to 17. I was confused. Or do it depend on your state? You can talk to a 7-year-old man legally if they want to. And that's still too young to me. 16-year-old girl don't know shit. She don't know a damn thing. I remember a lot of girls in my 7th grade class telling me they will continue mansions in the burbs. Oh yeah. They didn't care. They was being grown. They would lie to their mama, tell them they going to their friend house and stuff like that. It's just really sad, y'all. We'll go to R. Kelly Mansion. I ain't never been there. I just seen him when he used to come to the Cotton Club or what's the other place? Riviera, all the way up north. We used to see him at the Riviera and at the Cotton Club. And them girls used to be all in front of him twerking, and he'd be throwing money up in the air on top of them. We used to walk away like, hell nah, we'll be dancing first, and then they'll come over there by us and start twerking. He'll come over there and start throwing money, so we'll walk off the floor. We ain't a part of that shit. I don't want that. I don't even like your ass like that. I like your music, but that's it. These mothers will sell their kids in a second if you offer them the right amount of money. You say, what about Jeffrey Dahmer? Child. Yeah, his ass, I mean, he got away with so much shit. Nicki Minaj accept her prison husband's side. What? He got a side chick? That what you saying? They didn't get him in the wash, but they gonna go. Oh, okay. I want to watch that again, though, y'all. I wonder if it's on Netflix or something. It's somewhere around here. These kind of wild beasts are the reason they're creating new laws to unalive them. Say that. Oh, yeah. God damn. Say that. While we sleeping, they coming up with new laws, new ways to get us, new catch-22s, building new prisons. That's what they doing. And it's sad. No, he just the best singer because he was black. He could just sing. The producer was in and found out that he had been doing it for years, not picking the best singer. They found out. Oh, I see. God damn. I saw her too. It was him in Timberland boots. It's been a wrap for them. Humanity just isn't prepared to be self-sufficient, self-preserving, nor self-governed. You sure right about that. If they just shut down everything, they wasn't going to be sending this and doing this and letting the trucks come by and giving people their food stamps or giving people their pensions and dishing out this and telling you qualify for that. And they in control over all that. So if all that shut down, what would we do as humanity to pick it back up on some way to take care of one another, take care of our families, to build our communities? They did this shit for so many thousands of years, hundreds of years. You say, I know men are pedos because when I dress in school, girl outfits like Forever 21, grown men in their 50s want to talk to me. I'm 36. It's gross. Yes. Y'all just be careful out here. I love having these type of discussions with y'all. Relationship talk on Wednesdays. We all get the chance to say what it is. Y'all type in the chat. We agree or disagree. We got difference of opinion, and I like hearing y'all point of view about things. It just shows how versatile and mature and knowledgeable that we are. And I'm always willing to learn and see somebody else's point of view. I ain't got all the answers. I love y'all coming over here, typing and telling me shit I don't know, or tell me your point of view. Please, let's keep it up, y'all. Let's keep it going. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Ending food stamps in Section 8 right now. Yeah. Yeah, you sure right about that. I heard about it in the wind. I had to get the real story about it. So it's like they preparing for people to be struggling and offing each other and desperate so they can take control of them and whatever they got planned. It's some sick, wicked shit, though, in my opinion. I believe it's some sick, twisted shit going on. But hey, they going to try to spin it in a way that half the people going to agree with it because they sick of going to work every day and not being able to get the Section 8 and the food stamps. And they feel like the people that's getting it should be able to go get a job. But ain't enough fucking jobs out there. How is everybody going to get off assistance to go get a job when there ain't enough jobs? Like, do y'all ever think about that? If every person that's over the age of, let's say 17, 18, 17, 18, everybody go get a job, no matter what. Go get a job. So there are jobs waiting in whatever city you live in right now, so we all can get a job and take care of ourselves. No, and they know damn well it ain't. These people crazy. Yes, dear. So I saw Wabash, the Jury District. All right, nerd. I'm about to get out of here too, y'all. Thanks, y'all, for coming through. We had a good time. We was on here for 2 hours. We kicked our shit. We talked about Peach. We talked about Am I the Asshole? We gave our opinions about the R. Kelly, P. Diddy, shit like that, and pedos, this, and blah, blah, blah. I love it. Some of y'all shared how y'all single and don't want to be with nobody no more, and I shared that. So y'all just keep it coming. Y'all want to tell y'all story time next week. Somebody might want to. Every now and then we get somebody in here that'll come up and share their own personal story. And I love that. So if anybody ever feel like they want to share something like that, let me know. And if you want to come next week, let's do it next week, y'all. But I'll be live again on some random-ish. But y'all know Friday Red Cup Live. That's when I'll be live for real, for real. But anything in between that, just be a random live. Whether I'm cooking or whatever, I'm going to get these kids some cough syrup. I ain't never wanted to be just over broke. I came for my inheritance. I know that's right. Good night, Roxy, and chat blessings. No jobs for no one. You right, Roxy. It's crazy. I don't know why they can't see that. Oh, you can go work. Work where? God damn it. How many jobs? Where they at? Where the jobs at? And the jobs that they do got, half of them you can't even pay your bills with, depending on where you live at. They ain't paying shit. And they sure ain't gonna let you work full time because they got to give you benefits. I wonder how does it feel to go from eating $100 steaks to dollar bologna sandwiches. Oh my Lord, that's horrible. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Go make a comment on my last short, then I can come over there to y'all page, because I haven't. If I haven't been over there to see y'all lately, let me see y'all, because I ain't gonna see these comments for a long time. But if you go make a comment on my last short video, then I can see y'all, and I'm gonna come check y'all out. All right, y'all. Good night, Deb.